The top?
Yeah, let's go from the top.
Yeah, I'll cut this in. Welcome back to episode 2 of the podcast.
It's meant to be 3.
Yeah.
But it's 2.
We had a little mishap. Lost half of the footage. It's okay, these things happen. But you know,
we'll insert a clip right here.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I felt it at the end. Yeah.
You felt what at the end? What are we talking about?
But other emotions. Yeah, it does a good job of like taking. It's like watching La La Land or something. You know what I mean? Like in the sense where like you feel the romantic aspects of the story, and you really feel like you can engage and like be like, oh my god, or this or that, or I would do like this and I would do like that, you know, and like, yeah, I think it really it paints a really good picture of like what it's like to like fall in love.
Mm.
So, I don't know where to go from here.
And on that note,
yeah, something you'll probably.
So you know we're not lying.
Yeah, it'll probably be me talking about Dispatch and how I have no love. Anyways, it's fine though.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Right on brand, right on theme. But yeah, so welcome back. It's no longer, at least, the working title? We're thinking of a few different names.
Yeah, it is still working title because it's actually a working title.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you can't sue us for that.
We'll probably edit it at this point if we have an actual title.
Big logo insert here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, we don't need all that.
Yeah, but I guess we'll start with the intro. How was your week?
Not bad. Yeah, same old. Nothing too exciting.
I guess.
Time of recording, it's Super Bowl weekend right now.
Yes, it is.
Hasn't happened yet, but
That will be tomorrow.
that'll be tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fun.
Do you even watch football like that?
I don't watch like every single week, but I do enjoy it.
You actually watch football?
Yeah.
Really?
I like football.
What the heck? We're learning something new every day, folks.
Yeah, I used to play football.
You used to play football?
Yeah.
Wow, the mic just went...
Yeah, no, I actually used to play in... Okay, I don't know if this counts, actually. I played until... before high school.
Interesting.
As soon as they got into tackle, I was like, I'm out. I'm out of it.
I used to play rugby.
That's on brand. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't know if you want to say it. Though.
Yeah, I used to live in England for
Yeah.
like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell. You know. No.
You know how much aura you would have if you still had your accent?
100%.
I think about that a lot. I do think about that.
I think about just have to...
think about you a lot.
Where?
Yeah.
Me too. I think about myself a
You
lot.
think I hope so.
I'm dead. But yeah, God had to nerf me. No accent, no height.
It's not no height. Also, wait, I want to bring this up.
What, my dream?
You know, no, not the dream, but the Mayweather thing.
Yeah, that was in the dream. Yeah,
I wasn't gonna go into the details
You
of the dream, but basically, actually, I think you should explain it because I don't want to say something I shouldn't
from the
say.
dream. Okay, so I had a dream, right? In the dream, we were talking about heights and stuff, right? And then I was like, dang, I'm a little short with the woo. And for some reason, Floyd Mayweather was in my dream. And he's like, yeah, how do you think I feel? I'm 5'2". I was like, damn.
So he told me that, and then I was like, but he seemed pretty happy, and I was like, wait, I don't know, like what are you happy? Because you know that's not true. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, he's like 5'8". And he's like, no way. And I had to search it up to show him, and he is 5'8".
Yeah.
But that's fun. Like, you're also what? You're 5'7".
Whoa, I'm 5'8".
5'7" is fine.
Dude, no, it's not.
Tom Holland is 5'7".
He's also Spider-Man.
But he can be Spider-Man at 5'7".
That is fair. You know what's one dream of mine? It won't happen. It's whatever. I wanted to play Miles Morales. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think that would happen. But why are you laughing?
No, you're probably out of it now.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Plus, I'm pretty sure they'll probably get like an
actual actor. Yeah.
Well, that, but someone who's also Puerto Rican.
You know, actually, it's a very big thing. I feel like people have talked about this, and people are 50-50. I am actually pro get a Puerto Rican person as well. If you can find someone who's black and Puerto Rican, that would be dope.
I think if you find someone, why not?
Yeah.
But then it kind of raises the whole question of like, I get it, it's for like the representation part, but then like, aren't actors meant to play like roles that don't really fit them?
Yeah. I really think it's a bit of a 50-50 situation. because again, I think representation does matter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, the first Spider-Verse movie came out, what, 2018?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when the trailer dropped for that. I saw it at the movie theaters first, right? And it was really cool seeing Miles. And I remember when I saw his shoes, I was like, dude, I have the same shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's representation plus culture that I think matters so much. And, like, seeing that on screen, like, as a kid especially, like, I feel like with Spider-Man, at least as a kid, you don't think too much about him being white because half of the time he has a mask anyways, right? But, like, there's that level of connection that goes even further, right? When you can see someone on the screen
who looks like you.
Yeah, right? Like, you can be the hero,
yeah,
regardless of race, ethnicity.
The thing is, I didn't make much of that until I was much older because, especially as a kid, like we see all these superheroes, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and, like, yeah, they're all white dudes.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was always like, yeah, it's fine. Like, I can never really picture, like, we're brown, obviously, Pakistani.
Yeah.
I can never really picture a Pakistani person doing that.
I think that's an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that, but I think that's just how I thought.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm a fan of race swap isn't the right thing, but, like, if you wanna have someone of a particular race be that type of character, then make another character for them.
I agree. I personally am under the notion that we need more representation. Although I will say, I think we are getting it. I'm not going to say that 100%. We don't have representation now, because I can think of Muslim characters, I can think of Pakistani characters, black characters. The only one is maybe, like, I don't think we have a lot of Filipinos or other Asian minorities. Yeah, so that is the thing.
I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, of course. But we are getting there.
Yeah.
But
shout out Iman Vellani, by the way. Miss Marvel.
Facts.
Representing the community.
Hell yeah. Big on that. But now I was going to say... What was I going to say? Damn. Representation. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think it's good enough to race swap, because the race is so much part of the character's depth, right?
Unless it's not. Like, there are some characters that people argue that it's not. But, like, with a character like Black Panther, you can't do that. 100%.
100%. But I think it makes it more interesting, right? Because it's like, oh, he talks like this. He has this type of charisma. Yeah. Like, the charisma that black people have is a very different charisma than Latino people have, you know? And, like, that, I feel like, adds to the character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But actually, we're going to talk about this later in the podcast. Wonder Man is a race swap.
Yeah.
I honestly, before Wonder Man came out and everything, I was like, who the heck is Wonder Man? Which, I feel like for me is a little surprising, because it's very rare that, especially with Marvel, that I don't know a character.
You've seen Wonder Man before.
In what?
I'm sure you have. When we get to it, I'll talk about it.
Okay. But yeah, I found out that he is actually a race swap. I didn't know that. But I was a fan of it, and I think it adds depth to the character. So I guess, like, it's how it's done.
Yeah.
The race swap. Yeah. If it's a big staple character, right, like the Spider-Mans, the Batmans, right, then yeah, probably not a fan. But if it's a character that's pretty obscure and you're kind of reinventing him, then I think it can be done pretty tastefully. At least, you know. But, yeah, I guess, wow, we already talked about the intro on the part 2, I guess. You want to go into the question that I had?
Sure. Well, okay. One thing I do want to check before is if I'm right on the Wonder Man thing. That you've seen him before.
Okay, but... okay, I guess we'll take this time to talk about my personal traumas.
Okay, yeah, I think I am right. Okay, continue. What's your question?
Okay, so we started off this podcast. This will be our second episode, but we've shot 3, but whatever. Since the very beginning, who are your top 3 guests that you would want? Like, if you could have any guests, alive, preferably, who would you want?
I would hope so.
Well, no, people say dead or alive, you know, like, who would you get dinner with, you know?
I'm assuming you're talking, like, celebrities?
Yeah, or it can be family or friends, or if you want, but yeah.
I mean, friends, I think...
Don't say their names.
No, I'm not gonna. I think hopefully they'll probably be here one day.
Oh, 100% think that.
So I'm not gonna include them.
Okay.
I'll include people that are, like, as of recording, seem unrealistic.
Yeah.
But, like, down the line, maybe.
Yeah. I actually don't have I have my top 3, but I don't think they were, like, if I had a podcast, like, separate from this, I'd want those. But I don't think those top 3 would mesh well with this.
You know who would be really cool to talk to?
Who?
Ryan Coogler.
I was gonna say that. That was honestly my top. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think it's part of it is the whole Sinners
Yeah.
thing that he's been doing. Because I've been seeing a lot of that, and I really like his knowledge on this stuff, but also how, like, the commitment to the art, basically.
Yeah.
How much work he puts into it, how much he knows about a lot of stuff. I know it's a very vague answer, but
no,
I think it'd be really cool to talk
that,
to.
And he now is in the comic book world, you know?
Well, he's been.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Exactly, right? So, I think he would mesh really well.
That's one.
Oh, you know who's another one I feel like, for you, specifically? Ryan Gosling.
He doesn't seem like a podcast person, though.
That is kind of fair.
And I wouldn't blame him. Like, I never would have thought I was a podcast person.
Really?
Yeah. It's just our conversations end up being like, it's basically a podcast.
That is fair. That is very fair. Yeah, interesting.
I would love to have him, obviously. I'd love to talk to him.
Yeah, he's probably watching this right now, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah, thanks.
I wouldn't put him top 3, though. Just because of that. Because I don't know if he would...
Okay.
I've never seen him on a podcast before.
Seen him on interviews, but yeah, I've never on a podcast, actually.
Dang. I don't know. Now you just kind of sprung it on me.
Yeah.
Well, did you have any on your side?
Okay, but the people that I don't think they would be good for this podcast. Like, if I had a podcast, the people that I would want to interview, it'd be J. Cole, Ryan Coogler, Rocky, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan would be cool.
Yeah.
Even I think on this would be cool.
Actually, no, he's more anime than comics, but yeah, we definitely have a lot to talk about.
I mean, he's probably tapped into comics, too.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Tyson. It'd be a little scary. But I would definitely have a podcast, man.
He has a podcast, right?
Yeah, he does. He does. But yeah, a lot of those people, I don't think they would fit for this podcast.
I see what you mean.
Kendrick would be a good one too, I think. I would really like that.
You're just talking in general? Not for this?
No, but I also think, like, Kendrick could kind of mesh, because, like, I could talk to about his music stuff on almost like a film angle. Yeah.
I mean, he did the soundtrack for Black Panther.
Yeah.
So he's tapped in.
So there would be things where I could be like, yeah, I could see. Maybe Nolan.
Oh, yeah, Nolan.
Yeah.
Nolan would be really cool.
So.
He doesn't seem the most talkative type, though.
Agreed, but I think it would be, like, a very logistics-heavy, like, podcast. Like, I'd be like, how did you do this? Or how do you think of this? Or how's your writing process? Like,
okay, actually, if you're going to go off that, James Cameron.
That's fair.
I don't know if you've seen any of the stuff he's talked about on the press tour for Avatar. No. But, like, the amount of research he does. You
mentioned, yeah.
The work that goes into those movies. Like,
the neurology and everything.
Yeah. I think you'd really appreciate that, too.
Yeah, actually.
Psychological perspective.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think Guillermo del Toro also.
I actually don't know what that is.
You know who Guillermo del Toro is?
The name sounds familiar.
Did you ever watch Hellboy?
Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah, he made those.
Oh, I think that's pretty cool.
And the new Frankenstein movie? Jacob Elordi?
I already finished it.
I actually haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But I'd been meaning to. Just haven't had time. But I think he'd be a good one. He seems like be fun to talk to.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't have many others.
I can't think of any right now, but I feel like I think Timothée Chalamet would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be a pretty good one.
Tom Holland would be cool.
I think I'd definitely put Timothy above Tom though.
Really?
Yeah.
Easier to talk to?
Yeah, he'd be more of a vibe. More fun to talk to. Yeah.
I see that.
I feel like Tom Holland's just gonna make fun out of me because I don't have my accent anymore.
He seems very animated though. Like he could kind of carry.
I think he could. I mean, he plays Spider-Man. You have to be animated if you're playing Spider-Man.
Or Downey Jr.
I was thinking that too. I was. Yeah.
I was thinking animated people.
Pretty much. Yeah. But I don't want to I don't know.
Tom Cruise.
I don't want to say no. I don't really care too much.
Really?
Not really. I mean, honestly.
Tom Cruise is that guy.
He is. But I just don't want to have an hour-long conversation with him.
I feel like he'd be so interesting, though.
Probably. Okay, with people like that, it's like...
I'm going to ask him if he really made $100 million off Top Gun Maverick.
He made 100 M's off that?
Apparently.
But he's not going to answer that on the pod.
Off camera.
Say less.
He might not answer us though, but you know,
probably not. Yo, off camera. But yeah, he's one of those people that I feel like has vast knowledge, and like it's like an uncle coming to talk to you. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to talk to your uncle for an hour, but when you do, you're like, dang, you put me on game.
It's also because the last press tour that he did for the Mission Impossible, like he, through a bunch of the interviews and like behind the scenes and stuff, he would have like interviewers, influencers, content creators who he would talk to. But he's very tapped in, first of all, with all that. And he's also very inspiring. So like as someone who is interested in all that, like I would love to talk to him.
That's fair then. That's fair.
I think I would put that in top 3 actually.
Really?
Yeah. I love Tom Cruise.
I'm like so scared of what.
I don't know how he is off camera. I'm just saying like based on what I see, I love the guy. Carried the movie industry.
That's fair. That's fair. I put Jackie Chan above Tom Cruise though.
Save cinema. Huh?
I said I'd rather talk to Jackie Chan than Tom.
It's kind of a language barrier a little bit.
He speaks perfect English.
He still has this sort of an accent.
Fair. He says himself that there's more of a cultural barrier. Like stuff.
I mean, it would be entertaining for sure. Yeah, I'm not saying no to
that. Actually, one guess that I actually do believe is possible, that I would love to, is actually the Escape Pod podcast.
Oh, those two guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, I would love to have a conversation with them.
I think their dynamic is so different from ours, though.
It is.
So I would like to see that juxtaposition.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Mind you, I also, at least for me, I feel like they kind of inspired me to kind of want to do this and everything.
Yeah.
So
I do see their stuff a lot. Yeah. They're popular.
I know. I generally watch their podcast.
Really?
Like on the regular.
I've seen a few clips here and there.
Like at one point, I was watching one of their podcasts a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just
shout out to you guys.
Not facts.
They're killing it.
Yeah.
If we're gonna shout out podcasts, I don't know if it's likely because I think they kind of just do their own thing, but there's a group they're out in Australia, I believe. It's called the Weekly Planet. I think I told you about them.
Maybe.
I've been watching them for like 10 years.
Really?
Like listening to for 10 years. They don't do camera.
Oh.
But hella entertaining.
Interesting.
I love that comedy style too.
I might have to check.
I think my comedy's kind of sarcastic, witty, dry.
He's got like British Office humor.
Me?
You're not as dry. No, you're not as dry. I think you're a little quicker, but it's similar. Like you're in the middle.
Good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to them, cause I don't know if it's possible, but big inspiration.
Hell yeah! Why not? Yeah. You wanna get into Oscars?
Oh yeah. Okay, so in the first episode, I remember I mentioned the Oscars, and maybe controversially, I said that Sinners, the whole thing with Sinners, that it got the most nominations, but excuse me, but I didn't know if it actually meant anything because I was a little afraid that they're not actually gonna win much. But one sec. It's been brought to my attention that the voting system. God damn.
Now you were saying that.
You're making straight eye contact. Yeah. Okay. The voting system. I'm gonna let you finish. Don't answer more of that.
Why not?
No one's trying to hear that.
Maybe they will.
Okay, basically, the voting system for the Oscars is different. So, the Academy members actually vote on the winners and stuff. And they also vote on the nominations.
Oh.
So, the fact that they're the ones voting and they gave Sinners that much love means that it could actually win a lot more.
Okay, interesting. That's
but, like, for one, I think Timothy's going to win Best Actor. Wow. I think that's kind of a lock, to be honest.
Wow.
At this point,
it's such an uproar.
I don't think so.
Really? I think it will.
Why? Who do you think people will want to win?
Michael B. Who else are running up?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Honestly, I think it'd be so funny if he won.
The thing, I wouldn't put him above Timothy. Same with Michael B.
You're not putting Leo above Michael B?
No, I'm not putting him above Timothy.
Interesting. I don't know.
If I had to rank, I think Timothy probably is one.
I think I'm personally going Michael B.
Really?
Because
But he's not even the main character of that movie. Technically.
That is fair, technically. Yeah, that is fair. I don't know. I think from a technical aspect, the fact that you're playing two people, the fact that he's changing his accent, the fact that there's a lot more physicality in that movie, like there's a lot more things that I'd be like, from a technicality perspective, I'd put Michael B.
I mean, I don't hate it. I would love it if you want.
Like,
Because that's my top 2 movie of the year.
Yeah. A lot of people say that like the one flack they were giving Marty Supreme is that it's a time period, but he doesn't change his voice like at all.
According to that time period?
Yeah. Or like he doesn't talk like
What was it, like the 40s?
Yeah. It was right after World War II. So
how much different was it?
I don't know, but I assume it's different to a degree. I'm not a dialect coach though, so
I don't really care about that, to be honest. But I think like the fact that he kind of had to carry that movie. Like I know everyone in that movie was good, but it all kind of went off his performance and like all the marketing stuff he did. I know it doesn't actually like contribute, but that gives him extra points in my book.
100%. The marketing was phenomenal.
Plus, I told you about the Dune thing, right?
What about it?
I think I had read that apparently Timothy Chalamet talked about the trailer for the new Dune is ready.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, and I think, and also a bunch of people on social media are talking about they're waiting for him to win the Oscar, so they can put it in the trailer. Academy Award winner Timothy Chalamet.
That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, okay then, yeah. Interesting.
I think they're waiting for that.
Maybe.
I think it's gonna happen.
I guess we'll see. When is the Oscars happening again?
March. Sometime in March. But that means that if they are waiting on him to win, which I think he will, that means they're not going to show anything at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We should talk about that real quick because
I was thinking that too.
Marvel apparently is not showing anything.
Yeah.
This is really insane. This is really surprising.
Because bro, Spider-Man comes out what, July?
Yeah, less than
5 months away.
Yeah, 5 months.
Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty weird. When did we get the first trailer for No Way Home? We got it a while ago, before it came. Right?
I feel like it has to be at least 6 months.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like Infinity War, I think it was a year.
Might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, actually. When did Infinity War come out? 17?
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, I mean, that's really surprising. Also because of, remember the trailer leaked for the new Spider-Man?
Yeah, but it was a fake or something?
No, it was real.
Yeah, it was. And people were making like AI rendition.
Yeah, so I had thought that after that leaked, that they would drop that trailer. Because that's happened before where like stuff is leaked and to prevent further leakage they just drop the trailer. So I thought that's what they were gonna do, but now they didn't do that and they're not doing Super Bowl.
That's pretty crazy. And yeah, the first trailer for Infinity War dropped in November, the year prior.
It came out in what, May?
I think so.
It's like 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. I wonder when it's gonna be then. Like with Doomsday, I'm a little surprised, but I'm not too.
It's not insane.
It's not that crazy, but
Spider-Man being that close, that's insane. Mind you, the thing is, bro, like, I actually don't like this, but like the fact that we have so much media coverage on new movies these days, especially with like comic book stuff, like there's no actual need for a trailer now. Like we know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know? Like trailers were just to be like, oh shoot, this is coming. You don't need that now.
And with all the like the leakers and scoopers and everything who put stuff out there, it's like we kind of know what's gonna happen in the movie.
Yeah, I hate that.
I remember that happened to me before Endgame.
Yeah.
And I think like the whole thing was right.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew it was gonna happen through the whole movie.
You know what's so crazy for me when I was walking into the movie theaters. I was already inside, right? For Endgame.
Yeah.
Right? And then I opened my phone and I opened Instagram. The first thing was a list of all the people that died in Endgame.
Really? Yeah. Before you saw the movie?
5 minutes before I saw the movie.
And you read it?
I didn't read it. I went like this. Yeah. But I saw Iron Man and Black Widow.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wait, Endgame?
Yeah, Endgame.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know why I'm confusing the movies.
Yeah.
Dang. So you knew that was gonna happen?
Yeah, I did. I like tried to block it out, but yeah, I knew it was coming. Mind you, it still a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the way it was done, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it was pretty insane.
And it's Doom now.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Whoa.
I'm a little concerned with Doomsday, to be honest.
Why?
Because I feel like, you know how Infinity War, they brought together everyone
Yeah.
that hadn't been brought together before?
Yeah.
But like it was done so well.
Yeah.
I know it's like basically the same team. It's the Russos directing. I think the writers might be the same also. But there was also build up to that movie.
There was a ton of build up.
Ton of build up, yeah. Like 10 years.
Exactly.
And with this, it's like, I'm a little worried they're kind of trying to throw a bunch of things together, trying to make it work.
Agreed. Yeah, it does worry me. Like, okay, the fact that the Russo brothers are in charge of this, that gives me a lot of confidence, right? Because they don't have an MCU mess. They don't.
Yeah.
Right? So...
They have so much credit in the bank.
100%, right?
Best comic book directors.
Yeah. The only one that could probably come close, and I think... I want to say he comes close now. But give him 3-4 years, he will. James Gunn.
Yeah.
That's the only other one.
I put him at 2 for now, yeah.
Yeah. But they're very different styles.
Yeah.
But yeah. It gives me confidence that they're doing it, but I don't even think it's a confidence thing. It's more so like I know what I'm getting myself into.
Mm.
You know, like these people haven't come together. Sure, we see the trailers of like the Thing talking to Black Panther and you know all those things.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna hit the same as much as like Infinity War, right? Because they were splintered, but it's not like they didn't meet.
Yeah.
The only one that didn't meet was like Iron Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
But like everyone else, they had ties and everything. You know, they were somewhat connected, right? Or you at least heard about them through the news. Yeah, Doomsday is not gonna be like that. So
yeah,
it does worry me to a degree.
Also, I feel like they have a lot to do in that movie. Like, they're gonna introduce Doom.
Yeah.
Maybe give him a little backstory. I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true, but you know how Infinity War is kind of like it's Thanos' perspective.
Yeah.
They said this might be the same for Doom.
Actually, I heard kind of the opposite. They
really?
said they're not gonna discuss why. Doom
why he looks like him?
Yeah, still Secret Wars, and if that's the case, then I feel like Secret Wars is gonna be a little more on him.
Well, they said they might split Secret Wars into 2 movies.
Yeah, I did see that too.
Which might be smart because they have a lot to do.
I agree. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah.
Especially since after it's meant to be a hard reset, right?
I think it's a soft reboot.
Oh, then even that, then like just give it to them.
Which I think it should be sort of a hard reset.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I know they'll probably recast Iron Man, Captain America at some point down the line.
Yeah, they say they will.
But I feel like if you're gonna change some, you might as well change everyone.
Yeah, because it really depends on how they go about it. I'm assuming like what multiverse story, kind of like how Miles was brought into 616, something similar to
probably,
like that.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then like it's doable.
Yeah, they can probably get away with it. Yeah.
I don't know though. Also.
Yeah. So Doomsday is a lot.
Yeah.
A lot they gotta do.
Wow, Doomsday comes out this year. That's so crazy.
December, right?
Yeah.
It's also interesting because they've always done like those type of movies in May, around summer.
Yeah.
Even Spider-Man's usually around because Spider-Man's coming out in July, right? It's usually summer blockbusters, but this is gonna be in December.
Mind you, I mean, Spider-Man was in the last Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They usually do it like back when Marvel was at its peak. It was like a March one, a July, and then like.
They gotta go back to that.
Do they though?
But with
good stuff.
Characters that people actually care about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of new characters, you wanna get into Wonder Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we start, you finished it a little while ago. I finished it yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And usually we'll talk about it right away, but we haven't talked at all. So
Yeah,
I don't even know any of your thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't think you know any of mine.
Nah.
So
I mean, I guess I feel like I could predict it knowing you, but other than that, no.
I'll let you start then, because I know you've been waiting on it.
Okay, you know what's funny? I'm so bad. My memory is completely garbage.
You forgot what happened?
No, I remember the gist of it. But like the thing that I want to talk about, it's not A24, but like I want to talk about from a cinematic perspective, like the shots, right? I think
shot really well.
Yeah, honestly, maybe like arguably like it gives me indie film vibes.
Oh yeah,
right.
100%.
And in terms of that, that's the best Marvel has ever done. Right. I really think now, like, I was talking to someone the other day, and don't get me wrong, I love Marvel movies, right? And if they continue to come out, like, I'll definitely go watch them and everything. But the fact that it's been going on for this long is insane. I don't think we've had another universe that's gone on for this long, right? So if they did end, like, that's fine. But if they're not going to end, I think they need to do more stuff like this. They need to start treating their IPs less as just comic stuff, and now you just need to blend into every genre, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like with Wonder Man, it kind of was like that, right? Because it's like yeah, it's an action hero thing, whatever, right? But like, dude, the thing is maybe like 15 to 20% action, you know?
Yeah, you see his powers maybe. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, spoiler if you haven't seen it.
You see his powers maybe what, 3 times, 4 times,
4
in the entire show in 8 episodes.
Yeah,
it's pretty unheard of for a Marvel show.
Facts, and they're usually 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Of the episode. Right?
If I think it's less even. Yeah.
It's like a climax of the episode. And
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I agree with you. I think Marvel has to do a lot more different type of genres in the way that they did this, because that's one thing I think moving forward DC might do pretty well. Probably with James Gunn has had to, like with a Clayface movie coming up. Probably that's going to be like a body horror, gothic, like, and they
pushed back the date.
Yeah, to October, which I think is really smart.
Yeah,
Halloween time.
Exactly.
And like you can see the difference between that versus Superman versus even Supergirl. They have sort of their own identity. But with the Marvel thing, it's like the one movie where I think they tried it, and I was really excited for it, but I didn't think they pulled it off as well as they could have, was Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, because it was meant to be horror?
Yeah, I mean, they called it like full on, like the scariest Marvel movie, which I guess it still is.
It wasn't scary, though.
I mean, it still is the scariest Marvel movie, but it's not a scary movie.
No. What was scary in that movie? Him just turning into the death version of himself?
Yeah, there were a few jump scares here and there.
Maybe. Mind you, I heard they cut a lot of stuff.
I heard that too, yeah.
Yeah, but
like, they gotta commit to stuff like that. Because
especially if you're using Sam Raimi.
Yeah. He's like the horror director.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know.
So I think they gotta commit to more genre bending.
I agree. Especially if we were gonna continue this whatever this is, this cinematic universe, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't just keep...
I think they will. I mean, it's a cash cow at this point.
Yeah. I mean, mind you, I think they kind of did it with Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts felt like a very different movie than any other movie.
Sure.
To me, at least. Like, I don't... Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I think of... When we come to mental health, we talk about it in Iron Man 2, right? Like, his panic attacks. Iron Man 3, his PTSD. That was well done. But this felt like the first movie where I was like, oh, I'm watching an action movie disguised as... Or I'm watching a psychological thriller disguised as...
A psychological thriller?
Maybe not to that full degree, but it's definitely more a psychological movie, for sure.
Yeah, because they touch on, like, all the...
But it's like
a lot of mental illness and stuff.
Yeah. But that is the theme of the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
I see what you mean. But I think it still falls into sort of like the Marvel formulaic kind of thing. Like, I think with the type of humor also... Like, Wonder Man had a very different humor also.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more.
Like the banter between those two was really good. But, like, they played off each other really well, by the way. Are those the cats?
Yeah. I don't know why, but in our neighborhood, for some reason, the cats have just been going crazy the past, like, few weeks. And yeah, I think they're just marking their territory now at this point.
Dang.
Yeah, loud as hell. Anyways, no, the banter was really good. I was very interested to see, what's his name? I forget what his name is in the thing. The guy who plays the Mandarin.
Slattery? Trevor Slattery?
Yeah, Trevor Slattery. I thought he did amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think I would care too much seeing him on screen. I was kind of like, whatever. But I think he was amazing in the show.
Yeah. Like, I think in, because he was in Shang-Chi also.
Yeah, he was.
Which is like a surprise. He kind of came out of nowhere. But in that movie, I was kind of like, yeah, it's cool to see him again. But I wasn't like, I didn't really care for him being there.
Fair. I think it makes sense to a degree, though.
Him being there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Yeah. It does make sense, yeah. But I was kind of like, I didn't really care for him being there. But for this, like, I really liked
Yeah, no.
The relationship between those two.
I think 100% made it.
And like the whole, I like how until the end where he found out that he was being betrayed, they kind of played on that betrayal thing a lot.
Yeah, you definitely see the parallels.
Yeah.
Even in script writing.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, this scene he betrays the guy, and he's like, what? He betrays him?
The characters are playing too. It's like, oh, he betrays him. How could he do that?
Yeah. That was amazing. The fact that like, it's so funny because we've seen more of Travis Slattery than like Shang-Chi.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
You know? It's insane, especially in these later phases.
Marvel really fun with Shang-Chi.
Yeah, they did, because Shang-Chi was really good.
Speaking of, Simu Liu would be a really cool person to talk to.
That would be a really cool person to talk to.
Yeah.
That would be. Where is he, like, from?
I think he's...
Like, is he Cali native?
No, I think he's Canadian.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know who I think would be cool? Especially since the guy who played Superman in Superman and Lois.
Oh, Tyler Hodgson. Oh, yeah. UCI alumni. We both went to UCI, by the way. That's how we met.
Yeah. Shout out. I'm not doing this a lot.
No, that's why I didn't say it. I just did that.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
Exactly.
Yeah, he would be really cool to talk to.
He would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Still need to watch that, actually.
It's really good. I told you.
Yeah.
I recently watched it.
They even had a Doomsday fight in there. It's pretty tough. But yeah, back to Wonder Man. But yeah, no, I definitely think it was very entertaining. I definitely think it's up there in terms of my Marvel shows.
Mm.
Yeah, I think shot really well. When we talk about the race swap, I didn't know that he was a different race prior to watching the show. I only knew that after finishing the show.
Mm.
But like the fact that he's I'm pretty sure he's Trinidadian or
Haitian.
He's Haitian. Oh my god.
In the show, yeah.
Yeah, actually you're right. Yeah, he's Haitian in the show. But yeah, I don't know. I think it adds a lot of depth and character.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's pretty cool, and he gets what he wants in the end. Right.
I think I don't know too much about Wonder Man, but because I've seen him somewhere before too. Actually, I'll show you because I know you've seen him before. But of the backstory I did know, I think they might have added this the whole actor thing too. I don't think that's a thing in his story.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he was in I'll show you right now. He's in Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Really?
Yeah, but he's just fully purple.
That's. Oh, what?
And he was a villain, right?
Yeah.
You remember?
He's a completely different guy.
You remember it better than I do, but
yeah, because I rewatched Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no, he's a completely different character. He's like a Tony Stark-esque in the sense where he has his own company. Yeah. He's not doing well. He comes to Tony. Tony's like, basically, I'm trying to buy it, right? And Simon's not happy about it, right? He's like, no, I've worked so hard and da-da-da. But the thing is, the issue was Simon didn't understand that Tony was trying to help the company because he really liked the company and everything like that.
Oh, yeah, he bought it.
Yeah, right? And then I forget who transforms him. I think it's AIM.
AIM or Hydra?
Yeah,
one
AIM
of them.
or Hydra.
Yeah.
They're very prevalent in that show. But, yeah, then he goes on a whole tear and everything like that, and then he dissipates in the first episode that he's in. But I think the Enchantress is basically like using some magic to hold him together. But yeah, he's a completely different character.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's interesting they swapped the whole backstory too.
You know what? This is the thing I want to touch upon. Right? A lot of people get mad at this where they're like, oh, I need the comic adaptations to be 1-to-1 and everything. I really don't. I don't. I think I have an issue with adaptations that aren't 1-to-1 that are bad, right?
Yeah.
Like take Taskmaster, right?
Yeah.
I really like Taskmaster, especially again hand-to-hand fighting, everything is cool, right? But he's not 1-to-1. It's a completely different character. I'm fine with gender swaps if it's done right and it's cool and adds to the story, right? But like, he doesn't talk, he doesn't fight. Like, it's just a waste of a character, to be honest, right? A character that is pretty cool. That's gone toe to toe with Captain America and all the other Spider-Man, right? But yeah, like that's bad. But like this, dude, I thought it was amazing because dude, realistically, who the heck knows Wonder Man, dude? No one knows Wonder Man, right? But yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Really, like for example, I'm gonna have to bleep this out. But Deathstroke, I don't need him to be a pedophile, dude. I don't. I don't need him to be a pedophile when he gets into the DCU and everything. I hope he isn't. We've had a little too much of that in the world right now.
Yeah.
So like, it does not need to be 1-to-1 for it to be good.
Yeah.
I really don't need it to be.
Especially as of late, we don't need all that.
Yeah. Or like people talk about this with like Venom, right? they don't like the suit, or they're mad when Venom isn't Eddie Brock. And like I understand maybe having Eddie Brock to a degree, but I'm like, dude, if it's good, it doesn't matter to me. Like a lot of time, more so in shows and in the game, like Harry will be Venom.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine.
Or Flash.
Yeah.
And it
like,
works.
Dude, Venom, he's been Eddie Brock, he's been Spider-Man, he's
Scorpion.
been Scorpion,
Yeah.
He's been Flash. Like, dude, people gotta get over this whole, like, it has to be Eddie. Like, sure, maybe the first time, and I think in the MCU, I would like it, right? Mind you, I feel like Eddie Brock is such a gritty character, I don't know how it would work into the Spider-Man thing. It might be a good juxtaposition.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it'd be cool. But, like, things don't need to be one-to-one for them to be good.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. I think it's weird.
I think if it's one of those cases where the character's so beloved,
yeah,
and it's like a Batman or a Spider-Man or maybe even a Superman,
mm.
maybe in that case, then you maybe
That's
should
fair.
like play it safe, at least to start with. But because risks are obviously good to take, but like you have to hit it then.
Yeah.
Because you're off the go, you're gonna upset a lot of people.
I agree. For example, one thing that wasn't one-to-one was Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire movies. He doesn't make his own web shooters.
Yeah, the organic stuff. Yeah.
That's a fair criticism, because I do think it takes away from his character to a degree.
How smart he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Actually, yeah, I feel like sometimes in movies they dumb down characters a lot. For example, Black Panther, R.I.P. Chadwick.
Rest in peace.
The thing is about Black Panther, in the comics, he's like canonically the 7th smartest person in the world.
Marvel?
Yeah. Right? You would not get that. I'm not saying he's dumb in the MCU, right? But he's not a genius in the MCU.
They kind of split his character into him and Shuri.
They gave it to Shuri, and maybe that was a good choice to make because now she's more interesting, right? And given everything that happened with Chadwick, I think that probably ended up being the right move.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, things like that, like, I definitely could see the opposite happening. I'm not here to say that, like, adaptations that aren't comic accurate are good, right? But, I don't know. I think people need to get over that. Like, it's weird.
Yeah. But, yeah, speaking of Wonder Man, I feel like from the get-go, you kind of realize how much of, like, a love letter it is to Hollywood and filmmaking.
Yeah.
I know, like, based on just on the first episode, the scene where they're watching the movie together in the theater.
Yeah.
By the way, like, anyone who hasn't done that, I feel like you really have to do that.
What, watch a movie alone?
Yeah, that too. Watch a movie alone, but go in the middle of the day, at a random time. Just go to a movie theater, watch a movie. Like you'll never feel that kind of feeling anywhere else.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I wanted to skip class. Oh yeah. You were saying that.
But yeah, no, I really recommend doing that. But also, in that scene, like the way they capture their emotions as they're watching the movie, like you see the different range of emotions, like they're crying, or not they're crying, but they feel really sad, they're laughing, and then at the end they talk about like how good it was, and like maybe it doesn't mean as much because it was kind of a setup, whatever, but I really enjoyed seeing like that and also all the behind the scenes of what goes into like the acting process, especially the auditions. I think the fact that I highlighted that was really cool. Like the number of auditions he went through, the kind of anxiety he felt throughout all that, and like how they showed that there were so many different people going up for the role. I don't know. It was really cool to see.
No, I do agree. I actually was going to ask, because I do think it's very much a love letter to Hollywood and what it means to be in the industry. I'm talking as if I'm in the industry, I'm not. But I do think me and you at least appreciate the industry because that's something that either we want to work towards or we have a general like affinity for, right? Like we both do film, right? Like we've shot short films where we've acted, things like that.
Yeah.
But someone made a really good point. Because of that, who is this show for, right? Because that audience, right? Like anyone can watch it off camera, of course, right? But like, do you think Wonder Man has the broad appeal? Because I do think if anyone was to sit down and watch it, they would enjoy it. I do think that. But I think it's about even getting people to that point where they would want to sit down and watch it. Right?
I mean, first of all, they marketed this horribly.
Yeah.
It was barely announced anywhere. Barely saw any trailers or commercials for it. And the fact that they abandoned their whole release schedule and dropped it all at once is kind of strange. And someone brought this up before too about how the only shows that had little to no marketing was this and Ironheart, which I haven't seen, but it's also the two like black-led shows, and it's a little worrying, to be honest, because it kind of seems like Marvel doesn't believe in those shows.
Dude, yeah, I think that was a big thing in the industry. Actually, I remember watching a documentary on. It's I guess technically it's a documentary. It's called Number One in the Call Sheet.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't watch it.
And it was very interesting. They talked about the history. I loved it. I loved seeing it. Yeah, and if you guys haven't watched it, I definitely think you should watch it. It was very interesting to look. If you like film and history, you'll love it because it was a very interesting way to explain history, right? But yeah, they talked about how this industry has always kind of been like hesitant to have black characters at the forefront, right? Because they didn't think they would sell.
Yeah.
Right. So mind you, I definitely think with Black Panther, right, it closed that door
from the get go. It's a black movie.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like a major.
We had been having that, but the thing is, I think Eddie Murphy discussed this, where he's like, I forget when the movie came out, what the name is, but I can describe it. Basically, it's a movie where they're all just about black businesses, right? Like I think he's in New York, like he's the CEO of a company, and like they'll pretty much all, if like most of, if not all, the cast is black, right? And it's just a movie about like what it's like to be a business owner in New York and right? He said the issue with that movie from an industry perspective is that the industry was fine with pushing movies that had black people if they were in a specific genre, right? Like The Boys in the Hood,
comedy or drama,
exactly,
that kind of stuff,
right? So to have something like that, they were very hesitant, right? So I do feel like sometimes you still kind of see that, right? That sometimes it can be shoehorned into these roles, right? And it's like, oh, you can't sell. I do want to say that I think we've made a lot of progress with that, because again, everyone that was in that documentary, from they mentioned Chadwick, rest in peace. Of course, Michael B was in it, Kevin Hart, The Rock, Denzel, right? Like we've definitely come a long way. But I mean, obviously, I don't know the intentions. I'm not going to sit up here and say that Marvel or Disney or whoever is in charge of promoting is purposely doing that, because I can't say definitively. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. Yeah.
So yeah, they do need to be better on that.
But yeah, to your question, I think the audience, if there is an audience, I guess, but for the people who watch it, I think the audience is meant to be like people like me and you.
Yeah.
Or maybe even not us, because I know like we love the industry, like, or what it represents to us actually, and like the whole like concept of Hollywood, let's say. Like, we already appreciate that, so we're going to appreciate it more.
Yeah.
But I think part of it is also for the broader, like, general public. Because I think the message of the show is, like, no matter how different you are, you can still make it.
Yeah.
Because I think one thing they discussed a lot, which I really liked, was his anxiety and his, like, self-doubt. And I think...
Very big overthinker.
And, like, you saw how like his powers would kind of come out whenever he's stressed or anxious or whatever. And I think having Trevor there was really like they're like friends, but he's almost sort of like a father figure for him because of the age, but also like his dad's gone. But like he was the one who like constantly believed in him, kept pushing him, and even when he didn't believe in himself. I mean, the audition, first of all,
100%.
Like, he nailed that sort of because he got him to
100%.
come out.
I definitely don't think he would have gone as far without Trevor.
No.
Yeah. Because they had an incredible balance to them. Yeah.
But then I also like on the flip side how they showed that he was relying on him a little too much.
Yeah.
Because there were times where like he was like, "Oh, where's Trevor?" Like he kind of needed him almost. Like he had
a bit of a crutch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that, but I don't think it's far fetched for him.
No, I don't think it's far fetched at all. But I think like it was nice that they showed that because he kind of had to grow out of it.
Yeah.
And then what happened at the end too, like the very end.
Yeah. And
it kind of feels more like earned because he took the initiative and like he had no one to kind of talk to about it, no one like in his ear, but he was just like, no, I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. And he even asked him like, what about your movie career? And he's like, let me worry about that.
Yeah. Dude, that scene, I really like that they went full circle with him becoming the Mandarin again, and he's like, I believe.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
that.
But I loved it.
I loved it too.
100% loved it, right? And he sold the performance and everything. And I think it was so earned because, I didn't want him to just straight up betray him in the end and not give a fudge, right? Like, I really hoped that there'd be some good to come from it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how they were going to do it. And when he called him, like especially how they shot the scene, right? Because you hear the sirens and everything coming in the back, right? And you're focused on
Simon, yeah.
Right? And you think they're coming up to his house. No.
That was a good misdirect, actually.
Yeah,
because the only thing that they showed was the Department of Damage Control agent in the car, and like the only thing they showed was like he tells the other guy, "Oh, he's still in his apartment." So we assume they're going to Simon because the helicopter is roaming around and everything.
Exactly.
But yeah, they played that really well.
Yeah, it was a great misdirect, and I loved his performance. Him getting back into his Mandarin bag and everything like that.
Yeah. He was just missing the beard. That was it.
Yeah, no, but I thought it was a 10 out of 10.
I really like the voice he put on for the Mandarin.
Yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Very menacing.
Heck yeah.
Shout out Ben Kingsley.
No, facts. He's
been that guy.
No, facts. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Come on. But, should we get into our top 5 MCU shows?
First of all, what would you rate the show?
It's not that serious, the fact that I went.
You know, like, you a minute to think about it?
Like a high 8, maybe 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is, like, I guess the reason why, for me, that it's not higher is, I guess, maybe the action. There's not a lot of it. I actually, one scene that I do want to shout out that was so creative. I loved how they shot it. It's not even a scene, it's like half the episode. The Doorman.
The Doorman episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely a high 8.
Josh Gad.
Yeah.
that was funny because I saw, before I actually watched the show, before I started the show at all, I saw that Josh Gad, he posted on like Threads or something. And I thought he was posting a meme. And I was like, because I didn't really understand it, but he just put, like, it was just like a black screen and it said Josh Gad will return in Avengers Doomsday. And I was like, I guess he's just hopping on the trend or something. And like now it makes so much more sense. That's but it's funny. Also like, that's
so he is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. Who knows?
Imagine halfway through.
Like, why is Josh Gad here?
I don't know. That's funny though.
Yeah, no, that episode was really cool.
Yeah, it was shot amazing. Because, it gave really good backstory and everything. Because, they kind of start off from the get-go, right? And even in the trailers, right? They really honed in, you can't be acting.
Can't have superpowers.
Right?
Yeah.
Which, actually, I feel like it was a common thread throughout the show. But I feel like it was more so him saying it as opposed to, like, you see the danger. Like, I feel like...
I see what you mean. Yeah, it's more so him being anxious about the fact that he could be outed.
Yeah.
Rather than any external factor kind of forcing him into that, because the only reason he would be outed was kind of on him.
Yeah.
If he's feeling stressed or anxious.
Exactly.
Otherwise, there was no need for him to show any powers.
100%. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, again, I can't harp on this enough. I think it's shot beautifully. Like, so many things in that show. I don't think it's crazy to say that in terms of Marvel projects, I'm not even talking shows, that, like, it's up there.
Oh, it's up there.
It's top 3 to top 5. Yeah.
Projects?
In terms of how it's shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 100%. Because there's maybe shots in, like, Loki that I think are on par or better. Creative-wise, I think it's as creative as WandaVision. Maybe, I think
WandaVision was creative. It was really creative.
It was. I think WandaVision was more creative for longer periods of time.
Yeah.
But I think Wonder Man is definitely up there. Oh, did you know that Wonder Man and Wanda is a couple?
Really? In the comics?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
People started shipping it, and it's a couple.
I thought she was with, what, like now?
Yeah, they just started doing it because of the show, and I guess it's on brand because Valentine's Day or whatever. But yeah, they're a couple in the comics as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But yeah. It's a high 8.
High 8?
If maybe 9.
I agree with that. Somewhere between 8.5 and 9.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe like 8.7.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
But very good. I would definitely recommend people watch it.
Yeah.
Would I rewatch it a lot? Probably not. I'll rewatch it again.
I'll rewatch it. The thing is, with any of the shows, I don't think I've rewatched any of them.
Really? I've definitely rewatched some of the shows.
Yeah. But like, I was thinking about that earlier today because I was thinking about WandaVision, and I know we'll talk about later with our shows and the ranking and stuff. But I remember like because that was the first MCU show, I think.
I think so, yeah.
And I remember like the hype around that and like all the the cliffhangers they used to have, and like
episode by episode.
yeah, and like I remember that era was it was really nice,
Mm-hmm.
and like we'll get into it later on, but yeah, then
that was what, COVID time?
Yeah, that was 2020, 2021.
Yeah, it was
2021, I think.
Maybe I'll search it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that was very impressive. WandaVision come out. Yeah, 2021 January though. Yeah, I need to go back and rewatch that actually.
Yeah, that's one I would go back and rewatch. I wouldn't rewatch all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would highly recommend this to anyone really. I feel like it's pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, I think the issue isn't the fact that like not a lot of people enjoy it. I really just think if you watch it, you'll enjoy it. My issue is just the fact that like I don't think people are like antsy to watch it because it's such a no-name character.
The thing with this show though that kind of works in its favor, I think, is that it's a good story that happens to be Marvel.
Yeah.
Not the other way around, which I think has been the issue for a while. It's been Marvel first and then a good story.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I understand.
But I think because the whole thing is about acting, pretty much, and filmmaking, and he happens to be a superhero or superpowered in Marvel.